Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time of stopping by my channel, my name is Mary and on my channel I talk about marriage, education, spirituality and many other things. So today I want to talk about important dates to consider when you're making your application for education outside, and I wanted to make this very quick because I know I've been bombarding you with a lot of information the past few weeks, but I think this is a very important part of your application, that before you apply, first you have to gather all your documents. So that is, you have to go to the website of the school you are applying to and know the required documents you are expected to submit. Two, you have to know if you have to write specific exams for the school you are applying to. So some schools in Europe, America, Australia, wherever you are applying to, require that you provide specific examinations like TOEFL, IELTS, GRE, SAT. I think you should make sure that you have all those information ready so that before you make your application, your exams results would be ready and communicated to the school before you make your application. Also, if you have not even prepared to write for the exams, it's time for you to make arrangement to look for specific locations where you can write such exams and where you can get training to write such exams if you require training to write exams. Also, if you're applying for postgraduate education, that is master's, PhD, for some schools, you might have to contact specific supervisors or potential supervisors. I think this is the time for you to scout through the school's website to contact supervisors who will be willing to supervise your work. But after you've done all these and you have all the background information, if you need a bank statement to support your application, by now you'll be gathering your funds or contacting friends and families who will teach you on how to get a good bank statement. You'll be contacting your bank on how to keep monies needed for that regards. But another important step in all this is knowing the deadlines. So for example, if you're applying to schools in the UK, you have to know that UK schools can be applied through UCAS or can be applied to directly. So if you're applying for undergraduate and master's education, you apply through UCAS. So UCAS is the application website for master's and undergraduate. But if you're applying for postgraduate education, then you apply through the school's website. For UCAS, it usually opens between September, and usually the deadline is 15th January. Sometimes there is an extension, but you do not want to risk it. So from September up to January, you have all the time in the world to put in your application to UK school. Most European institutions have different deadlines depending on the school, so I cannot give you that specifically. If you're applying to Germany, you have to do this. There are different deadlines. But for Norway, usually the application portal is open in October until 1st December for most of the schools. Some few schools have extensions up to, I think, 15 December. You should be aware of those. So that's why I always tell you, go to the institution's website and verify this information for yourself. And if you are trying to apply to Canada, most institutions open the application portal in October until middle of January or February. But that is also specific to institutions. If you want to go to school in January but not in September or August, you have to know that for most schools, applications run through the whole year. So you have to actually check the website to know where and how soon to make your application. In America, most schools open application in August and it runs through till the middle of February, but specific schools too will have their specific deadline. So I always say it's important to check individual schools before you make an application. Now, I just want to tell you that as you are preparing to put in your application, I hope you go to the university's website and look for specific information that is required of you. If you are required to write specific exams or submit specific test results, now is the time to be able to put in all those details down so that when the application portal open, you can put in your application. You are sure that you will not be running after supervisors. If you will need reference letters, now is the time to make friends with lecturers, past lecturers, academics, to be able to get the reference letters needed for your application. Okay, once again, it's your one and only Mary coming to you with tips on education abroad. If you have any question, comment, do not forget to put in the comment box. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel, and I promise you weekly content on different topics. So see you again next week. Love you. Stay blessed. Bye.